So, this is a 1v6 Calabanas medal game on Sand River in the T67. Mostly this video is nothing too special about it because T67 is just obscenely broken and Wargaming needs to do something about that because pretty much anybody who knows anything about this game can get into this tank and wreck, especially on an open map like this. Sand River is just basically ideal for any sort of tank with good mobility and good DPM. But I originally uploaded this recording to YouTube without commentary, and I've never done commentary like on a video before, and I've really never done videos in the first place, but we'll just see how it goes. I got requests from the forums to sort of walk through what I'm doing here, so let's get into it. So yeah, this is pretty much, you know, the best sort of matchup you can get matchmaking in a tank like this. Usually when I'm playing tanks, if I haven't played since like the day before, I'll get in and I'll do a few battles at low tier. It's kind of a warm up, it's easy. Gets me in the mindset where I can just take it to higher tier, which is where I play most of my games. But every now and then I know it's seal clubbing or whatever, but it's fun. You know, sometimes you have to have fun when you play this game. But anyways, I'll start out by taking my T67 to the middle here and get in a bush. I find on encounter mode, if you can get into a few of these bushes here in the middle, you can sort of spot a lot of players who spawn at the spawn point 1, who sort of take the E3 route through that dip to get to the west side of the map. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to get into this bush and wait a second and let my binocs and camo net set up. And immediately right off the bat here, you see I light a KV-1 and a Hetzer, which is perfect. I light the KV-1 on fire, he puts it out. Hope to get a second fire, but no. Get one on the Hetzer. And then I think Artie round comes in, and now he's a one-shot, which is perfect. I don't think I'm going to get any more shots here from these guys. And the M3 League looks like he wants this spot, so I'm just going to give it to him and relocate so I can get some shots on west from this bush right here. So I'm just sort of waiting to see if my teammates can light something for me, or what I should be doing right now really is just sitting here letting my binocs and camo net turn on, which is exactly what I do. Sometimes you can get shots to the north from here, but not in this case. There's a SU-85 lit, but he's on the other side of the dune, no shots on him. Basically right now what I'm doing, I'm just waiting for somebody to poke up to get shots. You know, people in the middle are going to get lit by the KV-1, and SU-85 is probably going to poke up and try to get a shot, in which case I can farm him. And that's exactly what he does right now. Take a shot, I whiff that first one, whiff the second one again, there you go. And then finally I start getting hits. One hit, that was perfect, and then this one, kind of lucky. Messed up aiming that one. Then here we have this NA who's yeeting into the middle, probably gonna go try to cap because, you know, he's a good player. And I missed that shot because I'm a good player. And I get lit, so you never want to stay in place when you're lit in a T67. You will die really quickly. And originally wanted to go and get shots on this side of the map, but I quickly realized that that's a no-go, so people are shooting at me. I'm just going to try to make a sneaky getaway here. Hopefully without getting shot from the west. Should be delit by this point. And now my plan is basically, since the north side of the map is collapsing and we have people on cap, I'm going to try to get up west where that SU-85 was last spotted, and from there I should be able to get shots on the cap. I should stop camping apparently. I can get shots from cap up here, and hopefully shots on these guys who are pushing in from the north currently. So that's, just need to drive here, and of course the T67 is just obscenely fast. It's just a light tank with a DPM and firepower of a TD. It's so stupid. But I should be able to get up here, and using my binocs, camo net, and my crew skills on this tank, I should be able to outspot cap easily. So I don't know where the S85 is at this point, but now I see that he's on cap, and don't get lit from doing that. So I'm going to reposition over to these dunes over here. I find that you can give clear shots onto the cap in encounter mode. So we got the SU-85 up, put a shot into him, and he's dead. I don't get lit because, you know, I'm just that good in T67, right? These guys can't spot me because I'm a better player. Put one, looks like I damaged his engine, and he's still not lighting me because this thing is stupid. And that's 2 dead. We're going for the cap, and one's left is the NA, so I'm going to get up on him to get a jump on him. The Stu dies, which is perfect for me. And Binax go on, we can light this guy. Put one in the track to reset cap. He's freaking out. Put a second one in, and with the kill shot, but I should have it right here. Perfect. So at this point we have people pushing in from the north. They're going to flex around east, probably take out the RD. Matilda's going to try to cap. So my best option, looking back, probably I should have gone east. Maybe I could have shot people as they come in. But what I end up doing here is just waiting for a second. I know there's a Hetzer on cap, and there he is. Knock down the building. He knows something's up. I'll put one into his engine. And, oh. And I get the kill shot on him. Great. Easy. So then now the Matilda is capping. I decided my best option is to go to this broken TD perch and try to get shots on tanks as they either come up to the ridge in the middle of the map or, yeah, do that right there. So I want to get up into this bush up here, but sort of worried about Artie. Artie is not your friend in this tank, and there's Artie. I decided not to kill the Artie. I could probably do it quickly, but in my mind that the other Artie, the SU, is probably looking over here at me at this point, and if I poke out and shoot that guy, I'm just going to get one-shotted by a 122mm, which is not something I want to do today. But anyways, I know that Panther, or that Panzer IV is down there, and if he backs up on the other side of that, like, mosque building, I should have a shot on him. Hit the gun barrel, that's unlucky. And he's not going to keep backing down. I think he's going to drive back here, but I kind of whiffed that shot. Didn't really have a good chance of hitting him, and that one too. So then the Panzer IV at this point, he's going to go cap. I kind of poke here and see about the Artie. Maybe I can kill him now. But then I realized that, yeah, I should probably, he's in the bush or something. He out-spotted me, which is kind of weird. But, okay. Of course, here I hit a rock, so, you know, my engine stalls because of wargaming physics. And at this point, I just want to get out of this spot. I've been lingering here too long. And now that Panzer IV is on cap. So what I'm going to try to do is there's this one perch right here on the red line, like directly south of the cap. And well, first I check here this spot that worked for me before, but as you can see, the Panther's gotten clever, and he's not going to expose himself like those guys did, which is a smart play on his part, but it's not going to end up really making a difference. So then, like, I was worried about that SU-22, there he is, and of course he's Artie, so he has no chance of spotting him. And I just finish him up with no idea what this guy's trying to do here. I think he just figures it's the end of the game, there's one tank left, let's go rush in and kill him, but that's gonna end poorly for him. So directly ahead of me is this little perch. It's pretty good for quick resets of cap, but you don't want to linger here, because if there's anybody in the middle of the map, they can just pick you off. But I like the Panther. He lights me too, but RNG helps me here, and I put one right into the cupola, which is perfect. And then at this point, all of a sudden, I just get bum rushed by a T-28. I put one to his track, which is unfortunate, but put another one in. M3 Lee hits me, and then there's that Type 95, really shitty heavy tank, and I put one in there. He hits my engine, which is unfortunate, but then I finish him off. And now I'm worried about the M3 Lee, because I saw the shot come in. At the time, I didn't really realize where the shot came from. I thought it had come from like H8, but now watching the replay a few times, it's clear that he was on the ridge in the middle of the map shooting at me. But what I want to do right now is just find this last Artie so that I make it a 1v1. And then the Artie helps me out by coming to me for some reason. So that was really hard. Anyways, goal right now is to just get dark, wait for my repair kit to fix. You can see the grill is asking if Lee is AFK. Obviously he's not, so I took a shot from him, and that's exactly what I say. Well, you see I'll indicate like where I thought it came from, but I was completely wrong. But it's not going to end up mattering because he repositions to basically go hide from me anyways. So at this point, it's just a 1v1 and it's a vision game. The M3 Lee is a really shitty tank, and it doesn't look like this guy is a particularly good player. So at this point, I'm just trying not to make an ass of myself and throw this. My best shot at doing that is to just outspot him, which I can do easily by just going from position to position and letting my binocs turn on to outspot him. And the first thing I'm going to try to do is just go right to the middle of the map and this big sand dune on top of it, and from here I should be able to spot like the entire middle of the map easily, and unless he's like right on the other side of this dune, he's not going to be able to spot me, and I can just farm him. So yeah, that's the plan right now. I'm thinking that, you know, maybe, I didn't think he was originally at that ridge, but I thought maybe he's there now. So I'm just going to get on top of this ridge. I poke up for like briefly without my binocs on just to see if I get spotted. And I don't, so I poke here and let my binocs and camo net turn on. And then obviously he's nowhere in the middle of the map. I would have spotted him. So now I'm thinking, okay, well maybe he's going to where I was last spotted, or maybe he's going to cap. Either way, I can spot him by getting in these bushes that I was in at the beginning of the map, right here. So I just drive up, and just the same thing as before, just trying to get vision without being spotted, and immediately I can tell that, yeah, he's not here. So now I'm thinking that he's probably on the 0 line somewhere. You know, it's sort of, it could be risky making this play right now, because if he was at like F9 and had backed off of that ridge, at any second he could have driven up and lit me from the bushes, but it ends up working out that he's not there. I didn't think that he would make that play. It's a lead driver, so I mean. So I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to get up onto this ledge right here in these bushes and try my best to do it stealthily in case he's over, like, you know, the typical Artie positions. And once again, I'll let the binocs and camo net turn on, and immediately I can see that he's not here either. So now this has pretty much narrowed it down. The lead's not so fast. There's limited options he could have had, or I wouldn't have been able to spot him from the middle of the map. So I'm thinking that he's just basically camping here in the corner, and as you can see here in a second, I'll poke up, and what do you know? Puppies. They're very, you know, predictable. And there we go. Hello. So you see I put it in, like, hello in the chat. There he is. So now he's going to be facing this way. I just want to get despotted. I just want to do my best to make him think I'm still here. And then now I'm just going to use the mobility of the T67 to just go straight to the cap, flex all the way around, and try to get a jump on him from the back. And it's just 2 shots, it's easy. I'm just trying my best not to throw. I have 2 minutes, there's plenty of time. So really, I'm just, yeah. I already said what I was doing, it's just driving now. So what I'm thinking at this point is, even if he spots me coming, which I would rather he not. I would rather just get the jump on him, but it's a Lee. That gun is like mounted in the hull, so if I use the dunes, I should be able to just hit the mini turret on top without exposing anything to my any part of my tank to his gun. And then I drive a little high there. That was kind of a fuck up on my part, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I can just play these dunes right here and drive up to the side and just you know, outplay him because, you know, this is a really well balanced tank. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This tank is so stupid, man. I feel dirty playing it. Like every now and then it's fun, but like I don't want to play it so much that people are, you know, I mean, it's seal clubbing. That's what it is. I'm gonna be top tier in a T67 on Sand River. How the fuck could I lose? Like, I would have to be like literally brain damaged to lose on this map. Like 1 versus 6, 1 versus 7. It's just so stupid. Wargaming has to do something about this. But this shouldn't be a thing. And like, I know that I'm part of the problem by like being an experienced player who's playing this, but like, you know, it's not technically cheating, guys. It's in the game. It's not technically cheating. Anyways, that was my shit show.